Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood.
Loving each other.
I find Iron and Brock and Michelle.
We're Jay-Z and Beyonce. Who is you?
I'm Neil.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 426, y'all.
Here we go.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. What's going on, baby?
Child, I'm so glad to be back. I missed y'all. It's time to go, ain't it?
Yeah. What you mean, time to go where?
Like, it's time to go to get going. Ain't you excited?
Mm-hmm.
It's the summer. It's feeling good. Well, almost the summer. Not officially. But I don't know. Things are just feeling good. I feel like things are on the up and up. I feel like I got good energy. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm seeing my esthetician. I'm getting facials. My skin's clearing up. All the things that need to be happening. My therapist is staying in my ass consistently. But it's good stuff. Where should I start, Neil?
From the beginning.
What do you mean from the beginning?
I don't know. Where we gonna start at?
Child, maybe we just start top of this weekend. Brooklyn is Brooklyn. Y'all. Where do I even begin with this? Happy Pride, y'all. As y'all know, June is the month of Pride. Shout out to all our LGBTQ Black Love Matters community out there. You know, Nyambi and Neeram love y'all. But I got a story. So it was this houseless person. I'm going to call them homeless. I am aware that they're truly houseless, but I think this one is homeless. You'll hear me later. They were just out of pocket. So I'm coming back Sunday. Kikin. It's a nice little joint around the corner that do like fresh bread. So, you know, me and Neeram trying to be on a better lifestyle, right? Like we trying to do a little bit cleanly living, and instead of getting that Sara Lee bread, we trying to get like breads without preservatives. So it's like a nice little bake shop around the corner. So every Sunday we go get our little sourdough loaf, and usually I treat myself to a little piece of coffee, take the long way home, get there. So I'm enjoying my damn day, minding my black ass business. And as you know, it was Pride, and Brooklyn Pride was this previous Saturday. So, you know, it's still lingerings of it, right? Like people still walking around with their rainbow paraphernalia on, just overall, honestly, just good ass spirits all around, right? Mm-hmm. Groups of people, you could tell people visiting, stuff like that. The streets are just a little more vibrant. And so it was this houseless person on the corner who had a sign that was like, anything I can take. And there's people walking by kind of like, you know, panhandling, anything to help. Right. And I've seen this person a few times, and I'm like, you know, I'm going about my business. I'm trying to get to my block a couple blocks over. But it was this group of these LGBTQ folks. Only reason I'm assuming LGBTQ folks is because they had like the rainbow gear, like look, they was about to run a race, right? You know how them people who be running races and you be like, oh, are y'all on the same team together? Like, that's the only reason I'm assuming, just strictly wardrobe. And so they done dig in their pockets and was like, you know what? Happy Pride. Mm-hmm. And they gave them like a little, at least a 20. Do you know what this homeless motherfucker, and I'm saying homeless, did say it? I don't be taking no money from no unicorns during unicorn month. I don't believe in unicorns. I said, I know this motherfucker lying. I turned around because, you know, I got my headphones on, but nothing in it. I know I'm hurt. I know this broke motherfucker. I know the troll sitting under the bridge did not.
He did. And
they was so shocked. Look, in the words of T.S. Madison, we all was repackaged. He talking about, first of all, what the fuck is a unicorn? And what you mean during unicorn month? How do you know what month it is, sir?
It's unicorn month.
What phone, what calendar do you have up in your house to tell you what month it is? I was outdone for them. Lucky I was far enough down the block, I ain't turn around and say something. They handled that shit gracefully. But no, that motherfucker didn't.
It's unicorn month.
I ain't do unicorns from the unicorn month. I said, this prejudiced po-ass motherfucker did not.
He did.
The audacity of it. It was just, the audacity took my breath away. You houseless homeless. I say homeless because he don't got no home training. You either say, no, thank you, or you better see, thank you. Shit, you should ask because you had one of their shirts on. Can I have something else? It got me fired up. Remember I came home near him. How was that? Was I fired up?
Yes, you were.
The unicorns. Is that a slur? I ain't never heard no shit like that. At first I was like, is that a compliment? I think they had to process it too.
Yeah, somebody called me a
unicorn. Somebody called you one near him?
No.
Oh.
Somebody called me a unicorn.
What would you do somebody call? I don't want no unicorn doing unicorn month. That's like doing Black History Month. I don't want no money from unicorns doing unicorn month. Look, nigga, what? What are you saying? So that was Brooklyn and doing some shit. So look, happy Pride, y'all. I know, I think all that to say when we talking about allyship and holding down, like, and just seeing that shit. Because I think they see me turn around and like we all made eye contact. And you can say they was just like, they almost threw their hands up, was like, don't even insist. Like, because some of LeBron, they was like, we don't. Look, they was like, Juneteenth next weekend. We got this one.
You next.
Exactly. Because we both looked at it. Because as soon as he said, I turned around and they looked up. And he didn't. They almost gasped. They was like, But
my God.
And then I turned around. And like it was just all of us in the was it Diddy in the Ford when he keep going back and forth?
Yes.
We just kept looking at each other. Because the thing is, I'm running through all the scenarios to think it's just the audacity. And I don't know if he was black, white, brown, or in the middle because he was dirty. That's the audacity I'm talking about.
A scheme that
you know what I'm talking about when the dirt be a certain. Y'all remember that story we told you in San Francisco when somebody there was a white man put out his penis, but his penis was black. I said, is that dirt there? What was that? Was that what you Darren?
Yes, he was with me.
What'd you say? Darren was scared.
I said it's about to fall off.
I said, Darren thought it was, what's it called, necrosis?
He got gangrene.
I said, I think that's just dirt.
He got gangrene.
This other man whole face was gonna call them unicorns. And they trying to give you money.
Shit about to fall on now.
Did he make that up? Can the LGBTQ community tell me, is that a slur? Because I don't think no one in the whole block heard of that. Because we kind of paused. And was like, oh. Okay. Speaking of other shit that's going on, it was the Puerto Rican Day Parade, Pride weekend. And y'all was lit. And y'all, I mean the Afro Latinx folks, when I tell you y'all know how to party, they started that shit at like 9 a.m. Like family reunion style.
Sure did.
Because I was like, oh, the parade to be morning end. Listen.
It's still going on now.
Listen. They started prepping last Thursday. I said, why is everybody putting this shit on their hoods? I almost told them, go get me one.
I don't even know where you get one from.
It got to be somewhere around here. Because everybody got them. So everybody done put the Puerto Rican flag on their car hood. And I said, maybe we need to go buy a Puerto Rican flag and just put it in the window. You know how white people do it. Black Lives Matter.
Nayan be always trying to fit in somewhere.
And just don't open our mouth and just wave. Niram got mad at me. I said, wait, Niram, we need to go buy a Puerto Rican flag and just put it in our window. We can't do that, Niram. Niram didn't let me. No. But they was lit.
Yeah.
They was lit. I appreciate it. It was good energy. It was good to see all of like the babies and you could tell like the aunties, the uncles, the cousins. Everybody came out, honey. They put on barbecue pits on the streets. They had whole ass pigs and birds that was rotisserie and all day. The streets smelled like adobo and fungo. Like it was, the flats was flagging. I don't even know where they was going, but I know they made a strong right on our block. Like the whole parade, like we were on the parade route. I didn't think we was gonna be on the route. We could have just sat on our stoop and had a front row seat. We could have sold our parking spot and made at least $100.
Yes.
But they still going now. But like I said, we a working class block, so our block about to calm down a little bit. I think the children a little further down, a few blocks over, they about to really start getting going. But we got the older crowd, so we got like 40, 50 and up crowd. So they probably got about another 2 hours, and they got to wind it down because they got to get up and go to work, get on that train about 8, 9 in the morning.
Sure.
So that's the good part about it. So it was good seeing that, and then also we got Juneteenth next weekend.
Yeah.
How lit is that gonna be?
Even later.
You excited? I mean, Juneteenth in Brooklyn got to be something. I mean, I done seen how the Puerto Ricans do it. I got to find me a Juneteenth flag. I got to find me the Pan-African flag, honey. I still don't see civil rights black people, we don't do well with flags. And I think, especially living in Brooklyn, I'd be like, damn, I don't be repping no flag. First of all, you ain't going to catch me with that American flag on nothing. Okay? But we do got the Pan-African flag that we can wave. Shout out to Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
What do you think is that, though? Because I've noticed like the other, maybe it's just the Caribbean. Maybe just Caribbean, Latinx, like Latin America, Central American. I'm trying to see, do I know African? I guess I know some of the African flags, too. They do it. But civil rights black, we do it the least.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I need a flag. But you ain't going to catch me with that flag with that eagle on it.
Yeah. the thing is, we ain't got no flag. They take it away from us.
Shout out to Juneteenth. You about to start. Now we about to go down that path.
You asking me a question.
We about to do Freddie D.
I'm just saying.
What is this famous? What is 4th of July to a slave?
What's 4th of July to a slave?
Well, it ain't 4th of July. We talking Juneteenth.
What's Juneteenth to a slave?
Listen, a lot. Next, I need to upbeat this.
They let us go late.
Have y'all been watching the Great Soul Food Cook Off on?
Let us go late.
Have y'all seen that? I ain't bring it up. If not, go on the OWN, watch the Great Soul Food Cook Off. It's a really cute show. It's think of like Master Chef for soul food cooking, Black Edition. They got like Melba from Harlem, and then they got this little West African boy. It's not little, but West African man who's like a famous chef. I've never heard of him, but he stand on their neck. He said, "This don't got no salt in it. You don't know how to bloom this season. Your pork chop overdone." Like he do not play with them. And then the last judge is usually rotates out every week. And then who's hosting it is, what's her name? I say her name wrong.
Cartier.
It's Cartier. I call her Cardia. It's Cartier. Cartier. You know, down home with what's it called? Miss Brown.
Delicious Miss Brown.
Why she call it that? Is she rebranding that? It should just be called Dining with Cartier. Kicking it with Cartier.
Because they probably didn't know how to pronounce the name. Good look at you. Cardia.
What? And what Food Network do?
No, you going to be Mrs. Brown.
It's so approachable. Sit your ass up on this. What's she in the Geechee Islands? Mm-hmm. Get up in this little cute little lake house and sit on down. And they're there. And what they do every week, they'll have like different themes, competitions, and like it's really like the other cooking shows, right? Like they'll have like these rounds on which they can get immunity or give them advantages, and they go to the very end. I thought it was amazing. The only thing is, and y'all can motherfucking at me, the wrong person won.
Ooh.
They gave, I think her name was Roz. Roz, her food is cute, but ain't no way she should have won on them. I think it was some lamb chops and a sweet potato souffle. And old boy done made goat ribs and halibut knuckles. Like he done created some shit.
Not halibut knuckles.
I don't know what he made. With a gas streak, right? And sis done made baked chicken and a sweet potato pie. Sis. I said something's not adding up here. I felt sorry for the man. Mm-hmm. And he did it so gracefully. He was like, thank you. First of all, if you watch that last episode, you will see that he in shock. She in shock when they said her name. As too was I. So I was a little disappointed in that. What you think about that, Nero?
I went to sleep. It was very anticlimactic.
Yeah, I agree. I think the wrong people start going home. Like they start like the last episode or two, it's like, oh,
yeah,
y'all sending the wrong niggas home.
They sent the wrong people home. I was like,
and then y'all leaving these people who keep making like, no offense to this, I'm sure this woman can cook good, but like, imagine someone like he's really transforming soul food, or he's doing soul food from the entire diaspora, right? So he's doing Caribbean, Central American, African, civil rights, Black, Mid-Atlantic, right? Doing a variety of soul food, right? Really encompassing the diaspora, where she just did more Southern, traditional civil rights food. So it's like he presents all of these flavor palettes on a plate for 3 courses. And sis like made the Instagram salmon fettuccine. Secret ingredient, cream cheese. Like, it's just...
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
And then all the judges like, oh, this tastes like home. Your mama couldn't cook. And then that's what he did to the next debate, because who I really was disappointed is I thought Melba was going to call that shit out. But Melba was like, girl, this is good. But then I had to state the unpopular opinion. Melba, you know we love you. Well, you know we love you. Actually, I ain't going to direct this at Melva. I'm going to direct this to the whole city of Manhattan and Brooklyn. Let's zoom out. Quiet as it's kept. Niram, have you had any good soul food in New York?
Nope.
Because then it started making sense. Mel was like, oh, girl, this good seafood Alfredo with cream cheese. It wasn't really that. I think it was some chicken and lamb. But whatever, it was like that. Nyambi could have made it. What she made, I could have made. But what that man made,
You can't make
I
that.
can't get no halibut cowler and then put it with harissa and then sear it. And I couldn't do that. But I could bake chicken and lamb. I could make a rack of lamb with some sweet potatoes and put it in my Vitamix, make it smooth. I can do that. And peach cobbler with the ready-made crust. Secret ingredient, lemon juice and cardamom.
A scheme.
That's my secret. Don't tell nobody. That's what I'm saying. And then I was looking at the judges. Then I was like, oh, Melbourne gonna call this shit. I know my girl gonna call this shit up. Then I was just like, it's New York. Quiet as it's kept New York. Unpopular opinion. I ain't had not a lick of good soul foods. Now I done had good Caribbean food. I done had good African food. I done had good all the other foods. But have I had a good fried pork chop with a creamy mac and cheese with collard greens and pot liquor with some hot water cornbread with some chow chow and vinegar with watermelon chow chow actually on the side? Nah.
No.
Have I had some bomb ass yams that's just ain't a pound of sugar and some cinnamon on top? Nah. Have I had a meatloaf with some pork in it? Because for whatever reason, you niggas in New York and Philly don't eat pork?
No.
No. Have I mean, even just the collard greens be missing to me.
Sure.
Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good.
Rib.
Ribs. Oh, get out of
I
here.
ain't even had a good rib.
It's a spot in Red Hook I want to try, but I don't know if that's black owned. I don't think black people own barbecue ribs. It's some of the colonizers can throw down on that.
Yeah.
So I don't consider ribs we own it. I don't consider barbecue ours.
I do.
Now that barbecue shrimp I do because I think we get that through New Orleans.
No, but I think barbecue.
You think barbecue black?
Barbecue is black.
You don't think that's just American?
No, barbecue is black.
You think that's black? Tell me more.
Yes, barbecue.
Because they was the ones who they just stole our recipe, didn't they?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
They done stole it. But that's true because we cure our food and Lola smoke it. That is true.
Talk to Henry Louis Gates. I'm telling you,
What?
barbecue is black.
The from Harvard.
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, why?
I'm pretty sure he has a documentary on barbecue being black
Shut up.
and how white folks took it from us.
Listen, Henry Louis Gates believe in telling us why white people took everything.
Actually, while you talk, I'm gonna see.
The adventure. Okay, so ribs. Okay, I can stand corrected of that. I didn't, but it just New York. Y'all do a lot of things good, but soul food is something y'all don't do good. I done had plenty of better soul food in Detroit, the Midwest and the South. Honestly, low-key the East Coast. The best soul food I had on the East Coast when we were back in white ass New England was someone who's a transplant from the Midwest.
You ready?
Yeah.
Barbecue is an American tradition of enslaved Africans and Native Americans.
Native Americans definitely got that. Okay, they took everything. Bro, what do the white people? How white people cook? What?
They fry fish and chips.
Don't we do that? But they give us the catfish. That's why we gotta cure it, right? Like, or add that salt or brine to it to help pull that rawness off. Anyway, let me get back focused. No one was on there. You know who should have been on that show? Who Oprah was a little disrespectful? Oprah, Queen, Miss Winfrey. Why didn't y'all have Miss Robbie on there? Sweetie Pies was on the OWN network for a good 5 to 6 years, and before people start watching it, Miss Robbie and Iyanla Vanzant was while I was watching y'all show. Oh, and Latoya Jackson. Jesus. Listen, between Iyanla, Latoya Jackson, Kim Whitley, I think that's the one, Kim Whitley, and Sweetie Pies. That's why I was watching OWN. What about you? And for you to have a soul food cook off and do not invite Miss Robbie, the queen of St. Louis soul food, is this? I know Tim got some shit going on. He got a murder charge on him. It ain't alleged either. But they should have invited Miss Robbie. What you think?
Yeah.
Did y'all know Miss Robbie got a new song out?
Oh.
It's called "I'm Thinking About Cheating."
Oh. Really?
Should we replay it?
Yeah, let me find it.
But like, that's what I thought. Like, we needed Miss Robbie out there. And also, they didn't do the traditional nigga shit I thought they was gonna do. I thought they was gonna have like a fried chicken battle. Is that too on the nose? Is it too on the nose? Because it is something to that. Or you know what, the blacks keep going back and forth with grits. Can we have a grit battle? Like, it was just throwing me off, and it disappointed me a little bit. You found Miss Robbie? Just go to YouTube. I don't think Miss Robbie on the systems.
You don't think she on the
I don't think she on the titles, the Apples, the Spotify. Miss Robbie just uploaded to her YouTube because it make it easy. I was sharing it with Nadifa, and I said, Nadifa, did you know that Miss Robbie got a new song? She said, I ain't know this. This showed me I can follow my dream at any age. Then she was like, how come she looks 70 and 30 at the same time? That's a bad shawl she got though. Okay, you gonna turn Miss Robbie up? Yeah. Let her play. What's the name of Veneer? Intro her.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming at you on Black Love Matters Radio.
An exclusive.
Exclusive. Miss Robbie.
Lately, baby,
Thinking about cheating.
I've been thinking about you.
Ooh. Let Miss Robbie play. Hey.
All the heartaches and pain.
Oh, she sound old school.
All the things
You know who she sound like? What?
I can see why she mean.
Nadifa said she looked 30 and 70 at the same time.
It's these hairstyles
Shut up, Nadifa.
and these wigs and this makeup.
to make you see.
But I like how she telling a story. Don't you?
Yeah.
And also, what's that beat?
What if I did all those nasty little things
Ooh.
Okay.
that you did to me?
Oh. What you gonna do? I think this gonna come to bridge, ain't it? Listen, baby. Listen. Hey,
I know two wrongs
don't
Okay.
make it right.
don't
make it
right.
I love when I can predict the lyrics.
But you can't keep hurting me.
Hit it, Robbie.
I'm just gonna be all
What you doing?
been thinking about you.
All right, close it out, man. Y'all gotta go listen to the rest later.
God set up.
Oh, don't you do that to her. You know what this remind me of?
What?
She remind me of Peggy Scott Adams. Can you put Cleaning House on there? I got it here. You would have put Cleaning House.
Yes.
Do you know who Peggy Scott Adams is?
You got clean house on.
For the folks who 25 and under, go ask your mama or your grandma, do they know about Peggy Scott Adams? My favorite song with her, I got two favorite songs. The first one is Cleaning House, and then the other one is Bill. Maybe we'll play Bill for Pride Month. For those who know. You got it there. Have you heard this, Nero?
Lipsticks on his shirts.
Shout out to Peggy Scott Adams. Nero like it. This sounds like something your dad listened to. Here it go.
I'm sweeping the floors.
Hey, and I'm keeping them spick and span.
And what I can't use, I'm
Putting in the garbage can, cause I'm cleaning house. I'm throwing out this dirty, dirty man. Do Peggy Scott Adams Bill. Cleaning house. I'm throwing out this dirty man. Oh, listen. This is Big Joker Black Card. If you can see, oh, Bill. This is good sad song. What is this? Is this like juke joint music?
Yes.
How old am I? Come on. What instrument is that? What is This is. Y'all gotta listen to her lyrics. I like when they tell me what to do.
Oh, okay.
Turn up there. What you about?
to tell you
Something. Uh-oh.
you may wanna know.
Just like your auntie's telling you something. What?
You know things.
What happened?
They're not always
What they see.
I don't want
Miriam like it. He shimmying.
to happen to you.
What happened to
What
me?
happened to me? Listen.
What? Listen.
There are no words
She can
that
sing
can
though.
describe what I
I
felt
want R&B music come back to
inside
this.
when I found out
Listen.
the man I loved
Was what?
loved another guy.
Hey.
We were at a party.
She telling you the whole tea. Uh-huh.
Oh, to have a little fun.
You know me as a 10-year-old. I'm like, what is this?
But when I looked around,
What you see?
my man was missing.
Where was he?
Listen.
I walked outside.
But then what? This the best part.
My eyes.
He was in Bill's arms, breathing heavy and French kissing.
Oh.
I was ready.
Scheme.
For Mary. I meant to imagine 10-year-old Nyamba listening to this. That was sleeping with my man. That's it. Y'all gotta go check out Peggy Scott Adams. Her whole CD bop. She like this is what Taylor Swift got her influence from. Because the way Peggy Scott Adams that's literally an entry from her diary. That song was basically about her finding out her man was cheating. She thought he was cheating and she was okay with it, but she ain't realized he was cheating with another man.
Oh.
I was ready for Betty, Susan, Martha, and Jane.
Oh.
And all the time it was Bill. All the time it was Bill. That was sleeping with my man. That's innovative in that time. That's very transparent. What? She's still better than the girls out here whispering. Cause I'm getting sick. I mean, also Summer Walker better put her respect. Cause this is just Summer Walter in the 70s.
Nyambi hate a singer whisper.
I cannot I'm over the whisper R&B singer. Like I need an R&B singer like Peggy Scott Adams with bass in her voice. I need a bitch who been through something. Cause they're like, you know, I can get with Summer. Summer do got bass in her voice. Summer just be talking about this Bill shit too. Summer shit be like that too. Sometimes I'm like, Summer, keep that to yourself.
Is she talking about London?
Oh my God. Is that who it is?
Yes.
What is he saying?
Cheating on her.
Do he deny or?
Probably not.
He just repeated. Yeah. I mean, I guess because they have a child together, right?
Yes.
So I good for the household. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. Yeah. So like these Peggy Scott Adams are early influences to the Summer Walters, Janae. No, never mind. She whispered too much. I'm over the whisper singers. I want Jennifer Hudson to come back screaming. I'll take that any day. I need Fantasia to kick off her shoes. I need Kelly Price to come out of Missing. I need Faith Evans. I miss R&B so bad that I just been listening as soon as I get home on repeat.
Kelly Price missing?
Remember back in COVID when her sister was like, I can't get in touch. And then Kelly Price can come out a month later talking about just because she can't find me don't mean I'm missing. Bitch, all of Black America was looking for you. You could have put through your manager that you was okay. That's the bullshit. I understand you got to tell your sister, but this has now become national news, ma'am. Can you just go through your management to be like, I am okay?
Let me see if she's still missing.
She not still missing. She all right. She at home. But I ain't even been to put Kelly Price, a friend of mine. I need a song like that. Maybe I like just storytelling. What am I talking about? Oh,
I don't know.
Next, my dad's coming to town for Father's Day.
You went on a whole different journey.
I'm going to work him to the bone. I'm going to make him tired. So it'll be a good week. Also at work, I got decisions I need to make. I don't even know. After I made the decision, I'll tell y'all what I thought about it. Mm-hmm. But it's just decisions I got to make. And it's it don't piss me off, but I don't like that. I need to unpack with my therapist. How did I get to this point where it shouldn't have been as hard? And again, champagne problems is nothing bad, right? Champagne problems all around, but I could have saved myself a little bit of angst navigating through it. Lastly, Diddy and JT brought me life. That's what the one it is. Is that Carisha? Mm-hmm. Carisha is JT. Yeah. Carisha is a character.
She is.
Carisha know what she doing. When it first came out that her and Diddy was dating, I kind of got the ooh.
She living life.
I know. At first, you know, of course she grown, so she got who she want. But I was like, Diddy older than her mom. Boy, her mom probably young, but older than her mama. What is they talk? They ain't talking. But the way that Carisha and Diddy, that nigga was skinning and grinning like a Cheshire cat. And the way she called him out when she said, "What is we then?" or "Who is we?" What did she say? What is we? Cause Diddy on his fuck shit. He talking about we go to the club together, we go to the market, and we go to church.
But y'all ain't dating.
Then she said, we's together now. And then she said, I ain't never had a nigga take me to church. I said, I don't supposed to say in the same sentence. Y'all go to the strip club and church in the same weekend.
What is we?
It was something like we is something. Y'all know what I'm talking about? She said, I said, what is this? Her verbs now, what's it called? The subjugation? I said, it took me a minute to figure out what she was saying. Because I was like often I don't get speechless, but when she said that, I said, and I know she had.
It was trending.
She said, "What is we?
I mean,
What we is?"
So what we is?
See,
What you like about me?
what
Like why you fucking with a city girl?
Hold on.
did he me?
It ain't no hold on. Do you like making love or fucking? Chinese food or American? Are you a cheater? You can't think.
Yeah,
That's what
he
you
is.
said.
Wow. What?
She need her own show.
She got nothing.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah, it needs to continue. I'm looking for episode 2. Yeah, that's what she said. She said, "What is we?" That's the name of the episode. What is we now?
Hey y'all, what's up?
We're gonna have to change our intro. What is we? Carisha and Diddy. What is we? Anywho, that's all I got. Nero,
What is
that's a
it?
lot. But don't forget to check out Peggy Scott Adams. We may have to link her now. Let me see if
I don't think she on Instagram.
is she on Instagram. Is our elder still with us, or she an ancestor?
I don't know.
I'll look her up.
Please look her up.
I wonder if she'd be available for an interview. She was ahead of her time.
I'm speechless. I'm like, Diddy, what?
What?
why?
She alive?
Why do you want to interview
She's
her?
73. Is she in Queens? I knew it.
Why do you want to?
Peggy Scott Adams is an American blues and R&B singer. She is sometimes known as by her former name, Peggy Scott, and billed as the lady with the big voice. Oh yeah, we need to see if she's around.
Why do you want to interview her?
Because I want to know, first of all, if Bill was inspired by a real story, or honestly, all her songs. Like, was this, like, is Bill real? Who she was cleaning house from? And back in that day, you know, shit, women just getting the right to call niggas fuck niggas. And she was telling them they was fuck niggas in the 70s. So I know it was some pick me's who was like, hey, bitch, I don't plan on working. We don't talk about that. But she said, fuck it, I'm going to talk about it. Mm-hmm. And so I'm curious, like, how she navigated through that. And what made the decision, what made her do it, right? Because from her voice, she easily could have went gospel. She could have went Shirley Caesar and the Caravans route. But she did not.
Okay.
That's what y'all don't think she'll give a good, and with them songs, you don't think she got no good stories?
I don't know.
Cleaning house? That tell me she had to wait in the SL scene.
Maybe she's just trying to put it in the past.
What? And here I come.
And here you come stirring up shit. Here you come stirring up shit. Maybe she's trying to put it in the past.
All right, now. I mean, I would ask.
Bill is gone a long time ago.
Bill definitely went to Ancestors. I can tell you about what he did. He definitely in the Ancestors.
So what's going on with me? I just got a little like, because Nyambi is on. She on one.
How am I on one?
This could be your pod. I can step away. You can try this out for yourself.
Don't be mad if me and Peggy Scott gonna get the highest rated podcast.
Hey, do
Listen.
you, boo? What's going on with me? Getting back into running. So I had my first race in New York over the past weekend. I ran the mini 10K in Central Park. That was pretty dope. Naomi got mad at me because I told her it was a race, and then she was like, "What the hell? Ain't nobody tell me it was no race."
Sheldon, I thought you was just like running with your friends.
I showed you the course and everything.
I thought that was something y'all made up, y'all extra.
You see me playing it out.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. You're
Okay.
sitting there with me.
Ashley, I already got a set of questions I'm gonna ask from now on to provide some clarification.
What
But
is
thank
that?
you. Nope.
Can we start with now,
No.
please?
I'm all set.
Okay. Other than that, just chilling. So after the race, we had brunch with my good friend. So that was cool just to hang out with her. And then we had dinner today with some other friends. Actually, somebody who, who helps manage me on the other end. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty dope to meet her husband and meet her actually in person for the first time. So that was pretty dope.
I thought it was just cool to have dinner with young Black professionals our age. But you know what the key is?
What?
They didn't have no kids.
They ain't got no kids. So,
And I didn't realize, because we're the last ones?
The
Or
last-
second to last ones. One,
Who else?
you know, the newlyweds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's different. Do they listen?
I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows? I don't even know who listens anymore for my personal life.
That's what I'm saying. Because they ain't about to record my ass and then take me down to the Chili's bar and then play back this episode.
I don't know who listens anymore for my personal life. What's interesting is that
Actually, I prefer if
the
no one
people-
person to listen.
the people who do, I was like, oh shit, you still listen? I said, oh.
I was talking about you.
Damn, you a real one. 'Cause
Who? Don't say no names. Okay, we'll talk after.
Spread.
Listen.
I say, oh shit, you still listen? He's like, man, I be looking for them episodes. I was like, shit.
Because he know we ain't rap tight. That's what I said. And the thing is, don't get me wrong, it's nothing that I would not say to them that I would say. But, everybody don't want that,
Yeah,
their stuff. We won't say their names, but some people just don't want it out there.
right.
So I do try to be very respectful of what I share and don't share with my friends.
So you miss, I know what you miss. You miss hanging out with other dinks.
Dinks, double income, no kids. It's something about ordering a bottle, ordering all the appetizers, the main drinks, all the desserts, then going back after you finish all of that and be like, you want to do another round of drinks? And they're like, fuck yeah. And then they'll be like, yeah, then we going here after this. I was like, yes, sporadic, yes. Well, our friends will be like, the babysitter come at this time. Or if it don't, they be trying to act gangster, but they be missing them little kids. They be like, well, I better get home to Timmy. Fuck them kids.
Well, that's how you be with Mabel.
No, Mabel got left home.
No, you be missing Mabel.
Did y'all know Mabel got Amish? You gonna tell about her the food escapade there?
No, I'm not.
We done left and we come home. Mabel flipped her food tray. Food and water flipped. She ain't never did no shit like that. She learned that from them Brooklyn dogs. She wasn't doing that in the Bay. She done got angry.
Look.
She done flipped. Meanwhile, she go to this daycare place almost every day and get worked out, played, all the stuff. So she don't got pent up energy. She just pissed that we ain't there.
Yep.
Child, she came home and we had that. She had, first of all, her expensive food flipped on the ground and all the water all on these people wooden floors.
Sure did.
And she did it a few times. We think we finally done broke her up for me. But she done lost her damn mind.
Oh, I already know how to break it up. Guess what? Her ass ain't gonna have no food, no water here when we gone.
I gotta at least leave her some water.
Nope. No food, no water.
Was you outdone? Did you believe me the first time?
I don't put it past Mabel.
She a good baby.
She's all right. However, from that one time when I told you, hey, I came home early.
Yeah.
And Mabel was standing on the kitchen table and you was like, what? No. How'd she get up there? I said, the fucking dog is on the kitchen table. How'd she get up there?
I was done.
No, Niram, you lying.
I said, take a picture. Do you still got that picture?
Yes. And then one day,
Yeah.
he came back.
Yeah.
I don't know where he went, grocery shopping or some shit. And then both of us came in.
Yeah.
And then who on the kitchen table again? Fucking Mabel.
That was in California.
So I was like, I don't put it past her. And I kept telling you, you got to make sure you either got to pull the chairs away from the table,
The kitchen table.
or you got to pull them close up.
Yeah.
But don't let them halfway out. Because this bitch then jumped on the fucking kitchen table.
What'd she do up there?
I don't know.
What happened the first time you found her?
I cussed her ass the fuck out.
Did she jump down?
No, because she was stuck and afraid. Because she was like, oh, shit.
You ain't both. So she knows she ain't supposed to be.
Look,
Oh.
Oh.
Did she not know you was home or you came in?
I don't remember. I think either you left early and I was in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And I was in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Laying down. Or
And she thought you got the fuck out of there too.
Or I left as well, one or the other. But I just know I came into that living room and the fucking dog was on my kitchen table. I said, "Oh, the fuck you? I'm like, what the fuck you doing up there? Huh?
It ain't nothing up there for bills, but she know that's what we eat.
What the fuck you doing? Jesus, get your ass down!" And then she get to the edge and just start shaking and shit. Like, oh shit, I'm afraid. I don't know.
I done forgot how I got up here.
How the fuck I get
A
up here?
ghost.
Somebody put me up here. And then you, she would never. I said, this motherfucking dog is on this kitchen table.
Jesus. And Mabel didn't been nothing but spoiled. So she been in daycare and we were out of town. We're gonna tell you about how our trip went. But she had a sitter, but her sitter was this Jamaican man. And she came back smelling like money house blessings.
Mm-hmm. Just incense.
Oh, she smelled like incense. Go ahead.
Incense and weed.
She did not smell like weed. She just smelled like money house blessings.
And so I feel like you need to create a meetup for dinks, just like a dink meetup. Just
Do you think that's what it is?
yes, because
Y'all know what dinks are?
double income, no kids.
Yeah, that's wrong.
So
Why you do me like that?
That's what you want. You just want more.
No,
dink
my friends with kids, we kiki.
No, you want more dink friends.
I just
say
didn't.
it.
I just didn't realize all our friends is like
They ain't dinks no more.
they trapped.
That's gonna be us in the future. It's gonna be us in like the next 18 months. Trap right with their ass. So you either need to dink it up, or you need to start finding some Mommy and Me friends.
I got plenty of them.
Okay.
I don't need no more Mommy and Me friends. I got a whole village.
Because
But dinks, I was just
the
like,
clock is ticking for you.
tell me more. Like we was talking about shit like they emerald couch. Like that's what we talk, like overpriced shit that we just bought.
Ooh, that's nice emerald. Ooh. Look, you got a good eye.
See, yes. Did you buy this at our house? This restoration house. This is good shit.
Is this wrestling?
This good shit. This is at least 3-4K.
That's how I know you ain't got no kids.
First of all, who's spending 3-4K on the couch? Second of all, if you got kids, I got to go to their college fund, honey. It just don't make sense. You got to get the Crate and Barrel couch.
So it was good doing that. And then my last thing's like on the personal side, I had a merch launch on my personal end. And it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So, I was pretty happy with that and just look forward to taking some of the learnings and bringing it over here as well.
Yeah, good. All right, some pillow talk.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, we had a little bit of a trip. We went to actually Martha's Vineyard, and particularly Oak Bluffs. Oh, y'all. I love Oak Bluffs. It's my type of blacks. I wasn't sure at first. Because we were looking to do like these little adventures. You remember y'all said we move into New York to have New York experiences, right? So that means even vacationing, we're going to try to stay on the Eastern Seaboard and just do the things. Originally, we were going to go to the Hamptons, but I don't know. The Hamptons is two guards for me. Hamptons is either like super rich white kids out there wilding out, having a MTV spring break, or it's super pretentious like blue blood white people that I'm like,
There ain't no Black Hamptons?
I'm sure it is, but I just don't know it's my crew. But on the flip side, Martha's Vineyard, don't get me wrong, still pretentious white folks, right? But there is a black community there that I was like, you know what? That not only is populated by black people, but also the businesses
Or Black as well.
are black. It has like an African American heritage trail. Like it's really some rich history there. So that's what made the decision for us to go, and I absolutely love it. And for y'all know, like black people, Oak Bluff, like I said, it's a predominantly black area in Martha's Vineyard, but originally it was for the people who like worked for the other people, like in Edgerton Town and like the local towns that's around Martha's Vineyard, and like say of the people who would work for them, they would send them to Oak Bluffs to like stay and be, right. And as time went on and things evolved, these black people kept coming back to Martha's Vineyard and eventually, bought property, or if the families they worked for had that property as a part of like their plan, like, their estate plan, like they were, you know how that works. And as time went on, it evolved into like this black, what would you say, middle class black getaway. And, I think things have changed, right? It definitely looks like he's getting a little gentrified, right? Because you can tell it had a moment where it like peaked. What you say, in like 70s or something, and then the 80s happened. Right? Like shit happened. A few percent. Then you can tell it went down, but as of now, right, like it's going back up again, right? Like first of all, it's Martha Vineyard, it's always gonna be up, but you know what I mean. It has its highs and its eves and its lows.
Right.
It's definitely on a high now, but it was just so nice. Like we went, we took the ferry from Woods Hole. So we drove from here to Woods Hole and we took the ferry over, and it was amazing. Where we stayed was right off that Circuit Avenue. So we were right in that downtown. We were right in the midst of things. The weather was perfect.
Yep.
We went down to of course it's surrounded by the ocean, but we went to the Inkwell Beach, and I didn't get in the ocean. I looked at the ocean. I brought my beach chair and just sat there and looked at it. And as Niram said, I just laid in the sand. You ain't never seen me that carefree, have you, Niram? What would you say when you went down to the beach and stuff?
I said, oh, look at you.
It's a little rocky, but it's beautiful, right? And like we also went on a tour of like the African American Heritage Trail. And actually they did a good story about the Inkwell, right? Where it's two different stories of how it became called the Inkwell, right? If you let the colonizers tell you, like it became the Inkwell, which is just a part of the ocean in Oak Bluffs, right? Like it's just a part of the beach. They said it's called the Inkwell because so many of the great writers and activists came there and just wrote, right? So there's stories of like MLK, Malcolm X, Maya Angelou, like all the greats just coming and staying at these houses, right? And just it's a place for them just to be, right? They didn't have to be whatever this activist or whoever they were. They literally can just be who they were, play some spades, dominoes, eat some good food, go play in the beach. You know what I'm saying? So Inkwell, meaning so much great ideas were cultivated, blah, blah, blah. But in actuality, what the tour taught us was that it was called the Inkwell because that's the part of the beach where the white people didn't come. And so only black people can be in kind of this smaller quarters, right? So since it was so many black people and they squeezed into this little area, they said the water turned to ink. Because of all the black and brown people in it, right? So that's, again, history, making sure you know what white people call those things. But, shout out to the Inkwell. It's also a movie that Lorenz Tate and Jada Pinkett was in. So shout out to the film bells. If y'all know, go watch that. And that'll give you like more a fictional, of course, not a real story, but a fictional view of what the Oak Bluffs, what the Inkwell is. Also what it meant to black middle class, right? I think that movie does a really good job of depicting what black middle class is back in that time. And also the importance of Oak Bluffs and Inkwell. It was just really a easeful living. It was a first time in a while that we were just like, oh, we like this.
Yes.
What do you think about Martha's Vineyard?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to go back. It's dope. It's by far, I don't know. Vacationing while black is a whole different thing, right? Especially when you are going to like different places and you look, I don't know, it's almost like feeling like you are out of place.
Yeah.
You're around you're around all these white folks. You trying to live your best life. They looking at you crazy, like how you got here, and they pocket watching. Who is you? They pocket watching and all this other stuff.
They what?
Like pocket watching.
Oh, what you mean by that, Neil?
Trying to make sure you got the money to be here. So like, look, do you belong or are you a thief or a crook? So pocket watching, right? And I think going to Oak Bluff, and just seeing so many black people at once, and just feeling like, oh, I feel welcomed here.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, like now I see
where the white
why.
folks sometimes look like outsiders.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the white folks look like outsiders out in Oak Bluff. So it was cool to like experience that and be like, oh, this is my place. This is where I need to be.
Yes. So I don't know, we just had a good time. Niram teased me because I was talking about ADA compliant beaches. Because he was trying to go to some rocky ass beach. And I was like, I can't do this. I need to go down. But just more so like, I don't know, it just got us thinking about our life and what would an easeful life look like. And when we're hoping to have a kid soon, and a part of having a kid, what's important for us is that they are traveled, but also that they have like really good summers. And what would it mean to have property? Listen, send blessings. Oak Bluffs, that'd be amazing, right? But like to have some type of property or where our children can go and they can bring friends and our family can go. So it just got us thinking of like that type of community. And then also when the kids go and see other people who look like them, right, having these things. I don't know, it just makes me smile.
Yes,
it just makes me smile, and really, I don't know, it makes me think about a lot. Maybe I shouldn't go left. Maybe I won't bring. Maybe I should keep Martha's Vineyard. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
LeBron. What's his name? LeBron. What's LeBron James' son?
Bronny.
LeBron Jr. And they was tearing him up because he went to prom with that white girl. I'm about to unpack that, but I don't think I am.
Okay.
Because
Pass. Moving on. Down in the valley when the girls get
Why did you say pass? I wasn't going to say anything negative.
Let that boy live.
I'm not going to talk about anything with Bronny.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think a lot of times when you're saying, like, how many black children does he truly interact with? Like, how many other black women is he truly in fellowship with to even have the ability or the opportunity to gain feelings with? Right. And I'm not even talking. I think that's when then I think, as someone who is barely tiptoeing into middle classdom, barely, they sent a little door. They opened a tiny window. They told me to come through the chimney into black middle class. How does that play out?
Yeah.
Right. Like, am I too rigid in my thinking to say that like it's important for my children to be around other black people? Or what happens if we're in a community where ain't no other black people and they like go to school all white? Like,
yeah.
Do you know there's something to talk about? And I don't think we talk about that as a black community because it is different.
It is.
And those kids do show up differently in society.
Well, the only way to prevent that is to...
Is it something to prevent? I'm not saying it's even something to prevent. I'm just saying, I think that is, and don't get me wrong, Bronny's a billionaire. So we're not, Bronny and Savannah is like, Niram and Nyamba, our kids ain't going to the same school. And they don't want us to come to dinner.
I get it though, like,
But
he's going to Sierra Canyon. Like, it's just one of those schools.
And I don't want it to be about him because I think it's a lot of black children in that situation. I mean, honestly, now I'm about to go Dr. Umar on you. Never mind. I was about to go Dr. Umar on y'all. And be like, when we really think of our black billionaires and wealthy people, a lot of them are like marrying into white families. So in a generation, are they really going to be white? The only family that's keeping their black wealth inside the family are the Kardashians. So that's why I don't mind Kim and them. I really appreciate how they keep circulate the money in the black community. I appreciate it. Kim the only one. The Kardashians is breeding a whole club of billionaires with them little black babies. Kardashian about to be a black name. Okay. You tried it.
Shit, I had to get you off that. Talk about fucking something else. God damn.
Look, now I'm Tucker Carlson.
Yes.
The replacement theory. No, what was it? What was it on Black Lady Sketch Show? CCCC. CCC.
God damn.
The replacement theory is really the niggas. They is replacing the niggas.
They replacing us.
They replacing the niggas with the whites. CCCC. What was the name of the girl on Black Lady Sketch Show? Sister Hadia, almost a PhD.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Pre-PhD.
Pre-PhD. CCCC. The real replacement theory is us. Only the Carters and the Kardashians. Everybody else go to what they call Sierra Leone to kill the niggas off. What's the name of the school?
Sierra Canyon.
Sierra Leone to kill niggas. What? All jokes. Shout out to Bronny. He's a billionaire.
Martha Vineyard is a vibe.
It is a vibe. All jokes. Shout out to that young boy.
P Valley is back.
Can you play it back? I love that intro. Who's the rapper on that?
Juicy Fruit.
Did I tell you I was in an Uber? Oh, she giving the girls a run for their money. Is this the same song?
No.
Wait, go. What's that? Bop. Bop. I love P Valley, honey. I can't stop watching it.
Country boy.
I love P Valley. I love Lil Murder. And he be decorating them parks. They need to create a chain. Hey. I need to actually get that to my playlist. Do they have a CD?
Yes.
They got an album.
Yes.
I'm downloading it. That's gonna be my wake up music. Let that ride. Katoria, you did this to start. Okay, come on.
Now, breakdown.
Hey. Yeah, that is a lot. That's very strip clubbish. I love our black culture. Happy Juneteenth.
All right.
It's about. And what's this person's name? Juicy
Juicy
Fruit.
Fruit, yeah.
Did she did the whole album?
No.
Oh.
It's
Did I-
only, it's 12 songs.
Oh, that's more than most.
It got, Mississippi Pride and then Fallen, and then some DJ Never Scared stuff. They actually got one. This is the soundtrack for season 1, but they got a soundtrack for season 2 already out.
Ooh.
There's only 2 songs on there. I wonder if they're going to,
As they come through. Listen, I know in season 2 when they made Beyonce 7-Eleven to a strip club song, I said, that dude is, this me. Hey, hey, wave your hands from side to side. I said, yeah, Beyonce in that hotel room, she could have been up on that. Come on. Listen, they start clamping them shoes. I said, yes. I love to hate P Valley, y'all. This is time. This ain't the show for the kids. If you have not watched P Valley, I highly recommend you do. It is on Stars. Right now, they're giving Stars stuff away for $1 for like 14 months. So go ahead and get your Stars. This is not for the children.
And this is not an ad. Stars, you need to be paying us.
This is not for the children. This is for grown people. This is not for children or elders. If you under 18 and you're over 65, this ain't for you. This is between a 19 and 64. If you and them other ones, this ain't for you because it's gonna be too much.
Down in the valley when
I love to hate it. You know, P-Valley is sometimes a show where you have to suspend the belief and timelines and like don't worry about gaps and just live your fucking life. I love it. I thought I was gonna hate the COVID timeline, but it's gonna be interesting because I'm just waiting for somebody to catch it.
Ooh, who you think gonna catch it?
Well, they already done killed Isaiah Washington off.
They did.
Because I'm assuming he had the COVID.
Yep.
And you know, Isaiah is one of my favorite Negro actors since Crooklyn when he played the guy who came back from Vietnam.
Yes. Who you think gonna catch it?
Loretta Devine.
Oh my God.
And then she gonna be
catch
sick.
it from?
Clifford, he up in there when they popping that thing. He down in the valley where?
The girls get
And he be wearing lace masks. That ain't blocking nothing. That's just fashion. Loretta Devine. And I'm gonna be sad.
I thought Autumn Night would catch it.
Well, they ready to kill her.
I know they are.
Should we just go down the list?
Yes.
Mercedes got a bad arm. And them girls asked her, do they want to put some rubbing alcohol on it? You want some of that green alcohol? What is in that green alcohol?
Nothing. I think it is mint.
Is that what makes that?
I don't know. Continue talking. Then
I feel like that is something we talk in the black community a lot. My grandfather had where he used to drink alcohol and then he would put pennies in it. I think he was trying to do it like copper, and he was like, "Oh, that'll help," and it did. What is it? What is in that?
I'll give me 1 second. I'll let you know.
Not wintergreen. Is it just like essential oils?
I told you it got mint in it.
Is that all the difference? Why is it green?
With wintergreen and glycerin.
But why is it green?
Because of the wintergreen.
Wintergreen is not that type of Bottega green. That's Kelly green.
And glycerin.
What red one food color they put up in there?
Stop asking questions.
Anyway, Mercedes got a bad arm. Her rotary cuff is bad. She's trying to keep up with them young girls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mercedes, them young girls got to put respect on this stripping. They got to hone in their craft. Some of them cute and got a big booty, but that don't mean you good at this pole. And what they did, they went off script. And, you know, the young girls you know what young girls start doing? They start swinging from the poles and the monkey bars and playing chicken. And Mercedes said that is not on script, right? Because she is Beyonce. We practice and we going to do it. And she said, I ain't about to let these bitches do it. Child, when she climbed up that pole and her arm started shaking, I said, oh, they don't got no padding on the ground. The strippers don't got no safe fails, do they?
No, that ain't sexy.
Fuck.
Them having a harness ain't sexy? The fuck?
Shit, they need a harness.
You can't be popping no pussy with no harness on.
They need a harness.
You expect me to throw my green money at you? You got a harness on?
Yes.
No. You need some risk in here.
Listen, the acrobats just getting more and more acrobatic. It is unmatched. Then Mercedes got the bad arm, so they done took her to Diamond. Did y'all know Diamond a voodoo king?
I ain't know
he putting roots, grabbing roots out of people. He cutting cords. Come on, the people who know about it. He cutting cords. You know what it is when you cutting cords. He telling you who your twin flame is.
Oh.
He putting salt in front of the house.
Oh.
He shaking chicken bones. He getting hags up off your back.
Oh, not the hags.
You know when the hag rides your back? Listen, he got some of that green alcohol and some petroleum jelly, and then he started rubbing her back.
It started snapping fingers and shit.
It started snapping and click clack and start talking to ancestors. Mercedes, that spear started coming up out her. Then he said, "Ooh, it's heavy," and then he took it over and he weighed it.
7 pounds of pressure.
The same amount of pressure to pull the trigger. Why is that a nigga fact? I think I knew that. Why is that a fact we know as a culture?
Because
then they opened the window and it went out.
And it just went out. Who didn't put that root on her?
I said, the spirit of the guy, Dontavius. What's his name?
Montavious.
Oh, you said like, was that different? What's his name?
Montavious.
Who was Autumn Night husband?
Yes.
Didn't he die that night? They chopped him up something?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's him coming back. You ain't see on the screens where he appeared. I said, oh shit, got Tales from the Hood here. I love it. Uncle Clifford turns 40. Uncle Clifford.
Y'all getting old.
Listen, Uncle Clifford birthday was lit.
It was.
Every song that was played was a what?
About.
And look, you see where the money reside was there. And you see Jessica Betts was there.
Yeah.
Niecy Nash's wife. I think Jessica Betts' day was Black Caesar. I'm here for P-Valley. But you know what's getting on my nerves?
What?
Uncle Clifford and Lil Murder.
What about they love? You don't like that thug and love?
Because Uncle Clifford knows better. Knows better than be with this closeted man. This closeted rapper man. Knows better. Knows better. He would tell any friend to run. But when he see him, he just run closer to him.
Who do you run to?
When I need love.
Little Murder.
Little Murder. Then what's the black girl married to that white boy?
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn. And what's the racist white boy name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Never mind. I'm gonna say something else. What's the one who with the turtleneck in Congress, like a turtle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say him. She married to him. That won't let her go nowhere. Now she going on tour. She thinking she done did something because she done conned him to let her pay the bills. It's just a lot going on. Autumn Night trying to get them together, but the girls ain't here for it. I love everything about that. Also, Loretta Devine is absolutely divine. Every time she come on the screen.
I look forward to see what
Slow
old
clap.
girl from Snowfall do. Wanda from Snowfall.
Strip.
I know that Nyambi. But like,
You think she's gonna have a role?
I'm trying to see if she's gonna have like a larger role.
No.
You don't think so?
No, it ain't no room for it. Where's she gonna come in at?
I don't know. Shit. That's what I'm trying to see.
We got to worry about these roots. Little Birder going on tour and COVID.
You all right over there?
I'm okay. I had to sneeze and I was trying to block it.
Jesus Christ. We can pause it.
So you want to fight?
No.
You want to argue? Let's do it.
No.
What happened?
Would you like to get your cords cut?
Ooh, I don't need no chords cut.
You sure?
I let the Lord.
You never know that.
Listen.
You might need to get your cords cut.
Listen. Cord cutting and whatchamacallit?
What?
What's that work you do when you
Shadow work?
shadow work? Y'all don't play with that.
What you mean?
Keep playing with it.
You don't want to open that box. You a transformative motherfucker.
Shit. I'm on a crooked path.
Hey. This is straighten you out.
Oh, who said I need to be the path? It got to be the path because it ain't me.
Hey. You don't want to walk in the crooked path.
Child, listen.
Oh, okay.
Y'all leave us a message. You done got your cords cut, or we talk about Sir Jeffrey. I know Sir Jeffrey now. That's serious business. That's when I seen Angel rubbing that oil on her. I said, okay.
You know what? I get a cord cutter too.
Okay. All right, Cancer.
I'll go for the ride.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay. I'll just keep getting my birth chart read. Don't cut no cord. Leave the cord there.
Okay.
Yep.
What else?
That's all I got. What you got?
Well, New York is open.
New York is open, y'all. I'll leave it there. It was Pride, the weekend. PR had their parade. It was racist. Everything was a low-key vibe. And Juneteenth is the next week, and it's going to be even better.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's going to be good.
All right. We got any voicemails or emails now?
Yeah, let's see something.
All right.
Let's see if these bad boys work. You know, Skype been acting up lately. Yeah, it's acting up.
Near me, got one more week.
Like,
Okay, I'm back. So I was just
Back?
that's what I'm saying. Skype is not some.
Okay.
Get a new number or something.
All righty. We'll close this out, Near me. Get that in order. Y'all hear Near ready to fight?
I am trying to live my best.
Remember,
life.
we were talking about cyclical cycles with how men go through a cycle every
It's always to submit your Black Love story. Go to Black
every 10 weeks. They do an influx of
kitchen
mood.
table talk. Shoot us an email, blacklovematters@gmail.com. To leave a comment about anything we talked about, head on over to that website. We got that SoundCloud. We got that voicemail at 508-784-1111. Once again, that's 508-784-1111. Talk to you later. Remember, love is ever evolving. Peace. Get on my nerves.
Bye.